Get this thing started here in just a moment.
Say, Bruce, stop hitting yourself. Seriously, why are you hitting yourself, Dave? What?
Hello, Mr. Cross. It's Lefty McGinnis.
Ah, Lefty. I've been expecting
All right, guys, about to play a little bit of Madden here.
Are you on the way to Cairo?
I thought you wanted me in Chicago.
Give me just a second. Get everything situated.
Yeah.
Hope everybody's doing well.
Listen.
As my son watches his movie in the background there.
Us? Raul, there is no us. If you get caught, I don't know anything about this. Absolutamente nada.
No, Mr. Cross, I just been, they blamed it on some
Let's see here.
Get this. They fired the guy. I'm in the clear. So, now they have to bet. I'm pitching in the series, right?
Not so fast, Raul. When you make the delivery, we can discuss your compensation.
Oh, Mr. Cross.
I look forward to seeing you.
We'll get it started here in just a moment, folks.
Oh, what's wrong with you?
Just give me a second.
You look a little groggy, are you? Oh, perhaps you could use a 7th inning stretch.
Alright, so just wanted to show you guys, man, the brief slider set here. And this is a set I'm using from my man Hollywood Sports. So I'll show that to you guys real quick, and we'll go ahead and jump right into it. So nothing major in the penalties area. Playing on All-Pro, man. You know, I've pretty much settled in on All-Pro. I've tried so many different sliders on All Madden, and it's just, the CPU override is just a little too much for me. But here they are, guys, and again, all credit goes to Hollywood Sports. I've been playing with his sliders for about a week and a half now. Feel pretty decent. Of course, the game is going to play a little different in Play Now than it would in CFM. But here it is. It's pretty much the same for the CPU and the player. You know, here's a big one. Catching at 75. I know some people might not really feel that. Run blocking. Wait, I think run blocking is supposed to be on 50. Oh no, run blocking is also at 0. Wait, I don't think that's right, actually. I think that's... Run blocking, I believe, is supposed to be on 50. So we'll do that for right now. For both. But pass blocking is at 0. Speed threshold is at 0. That's my preference. I think that's what Hollywood has his also. And I play on fast speed, same as Hollywood. Alright, so let's jump into it, man. Quick stream here, quick game.
Dan Bailey now to put the ball in the air, and we are
Yes.
from AT&T Stadium.
Oh, you want that for Christmas, huh?
Take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
Pretty much, guys, you'll probably see me pause the game, you know, from time to time. I know people are going to be asking about the slider set and things like that.
After a Week 14 win, there's Jameis Winston. For him, the numbers work.
And I like playing Play Now every now and then, man, because of, you know, what you're hearing in the background right there with the commentary. You know, I like to hear the, you know, the updates and things of that nature.
Not have his best stuff in the last game, but he's like a crafty pitcher, finding a way to keep the ball in play, let his defense do the work.
What up, Marquise? What's going on, man?
But the big one was key third down plays. He made plays, and that kept them going.
I'll take a look at Jameis in just a moment so you can see. Well, actually, there's the ratings. I believe that's his 81, I believe. And we'll go into it, you know, so we can really see it.
It's caught. Humphreys. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
Let's see where they have him at. They have him at... Yeah, he's at 81 right now. So I guess he went up I didn't know what his rating was beforehand. So, you know, if you're saying it was 80 before, then, you know, 81 obviously is 1 point higher. And I'm going to attack right here with Mike Evans because you see there's no safety.
Now Jameis on second down.
Maybe I won't.
And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds.
They rotated coverage on that side, so I decided to go with the corner route. Got a pass interference.
So a pass interference here, and this is obviously a call we see all the time, but for the defender, it's becoming almost impossible to play defense in some of these situations.
You're trying to play through the receiver to the football. If there's any contact at all before he gets there, those officials will throw the flag and call interference.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
We're going to get the run game going here a little bit.
8 yards to go here on 2nd down. Again, it's Martin. Shrugs the tackle.
Nice.
And he'll go
nice little piece of running right there.
41. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. Now, for Martin in Week 14, had a couple decent carries, but all in all, not the greatest of outings. Less than 3 yards per tote. 66 on 23 carries.
And coming off of last year's monstrous year where he was a Pro Bowler, All-Pro.
You don't want to see that player move and take a jump,
man.
man.
Hamstring early in the season, that set him back.
Hoping we'll see some things in that area come next year.
That was the second highest total in a game for him this season.
First down, here's the run with Martin.
And who y'all got winning that game tomorrow, man? Y'all think
just a yard on the first down
the Buccaneers have a chance?
A 1-yard gain could look like a disaster.
What y'all think?
It all depends on how the game is going. Is it a series of 1-yard gains running the ball? If that's the case, you might have to start thinking about throwing it a little bit more. But if it's just the occasional 1-yard run, hey, congratulations to the defense. They won that one. Come back and get them the next time.
Now Winston.
Oh, you got to hold on to it, Evans.
It's incomplete.
Got exactly what I wanted right there. He dropped the ball.
3rd down here.
So much of this game is focus and concentration. And whenever I see guys running the in route,
I'm not going to answer that question, DJ.
I'm always wondering who's lurking inside that might put a big hit on him.
Go play FIFA. Play FIFA 17, and that might answer your question.
First down marker.
But then again, I don't know if that's just a frostbite situation. So, you know, if that is the direction that Madden is going in or any of these other sports, I don't know how that affects the actual functionality of the game. You know what I mean? You know, I feel like FIFA has it the best, but, you know, FIFA was playing like that before it was on Frostbite. You know, so I don't know if I can contribute that to Frostbite. And any questions that you're asking in regards to Frostbite and Madden, I'm just not going to answer for obvious reasons. You know, regardless of when that day may come, if it is going to come, I'm not going to, you know, allude to any of that. Because let's just say that was the case, then I couldn't answer the question anyway. So, y'all know how this goes, man. I can't answer any question about the future.
And a first carry here for Charles Sims. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front.
Yeah, man.
Really well done.
I like to see the Bucs beat the Cowboys also, man. You know, I'm not a Cowboy hater. You know, I have nothing against the Cowboys, but, you know, most of you guys obviously know I'm a Steelers fan, but I'm a extremely big Florida State fan. Florida State fan as well, so I'm rooting for Jameis, you know what I mean?
Back to the ground. This time it's Martin. And he's going to be met at the line.
Nice run defense by the boys right there.
No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on one.
Nah, man, that stuff has nothing to do with motion capture.
Well, usually you don't think of the quarterback.
Think about it. You have seen footage of motion capture for Madden. Are they zigzag running when in that footage? That has nothing to do with it, man. It's that, you know, it's the foundation based, you know, as far as the way the engine is set up right now for Madden. You know, a lot of EA Sports titles move kind of the same way, even live. You know, like I said, FIFA is one of the games that does probably the best job at it. You know what I mean?
When Mike Evans sees man coverage, I don't think he's the only guy who gets excited. I'll guarantee the guy throwing the ball does, because guess what? He's got a lot of options about where to place it because of Mike Evans' size and frame.
Yeah, man, I still haven't played WWE, man. I got to get on it, man. You know, I'm definitely late to the party in that area. I got to get on it.
It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
I really like what I'm seeing out of these Cowboys run defense so far.
Nor am I quick enough, but with the defensive ends nowadays and their
as far as it, you know, being on All Pro.
And dance, and it's a tough job to contain them.
Now a 2nd down throw for Winston. That's caught at the 2. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Mike Evans, a 7-yard touchdown grab.
Pretty easy drive there.
The Bucs have taken a first quarter lead.
And what I may do, man, is I may play
and the ref goes under the hood.
Same game back to back and put it on all Madden.
So difficult
just so I can see the difference with the slider set. Really? Wow.
A very lengthy opening drive, as this will be play number 12.
Yeah, man, you know, the Cowboys, man, I can't front. You know, they're doing their thing. You know, they're 11-2. You know, I believe that the Giants kind of showed the blueprint on how to beat them. You know, even though the Steelers lost to them, the Steelers also showed something, you know, a little chink in their armor as far as secondary. And the Cowboys can't really, they haven't been generating a lot of pressure, you know, with 4 men. So they're a little weak in those areas, man. But when you got an offense that's clicking the way that those boys have been playing, you got your run game going, you know, it really protects the defense. And they're going to be tough to beat. You know, any team that they play is going to be tough. And like I said, you know, even in the Pittsburgh game, being able to put up 30 points against the Cowboys, you know, that was pretty impressive. But they put up 35 against the Steelers, which has been the problem area for the Steelers. Consistent defense. But I think the Giants have shown the best outing against the Cowboys. You know, not only, you know, not just because they beat them, but just the game plan and how they played them. You know, may show other teams what they would have to do against those boys.
A 2nd down throw for Prescott.
Yeah.
Catch right side.
Oh, you want to sit with me? I thought you was watching the movie.
And I know it's hard in live action, but you've got to keep your hands away from the face. That's a 15-yard penalty.
You work on it all the time, making sure your target area is lower and trying to keep your hands away from
the face. Yeah, man, if you really think about it, the Steelers last couple of weeks have played, they have been playing a style like the Dallas Cowboys against their opponents. Heavy run game.
Daddy.
Yes, sir.
I do it.
No, you can't do it. You know, heavy run game, pass when necessary, star receiver, star running back, enough defense. We'll see how that all pans out for.
On the counter, Elliott, and he stopped immediately there. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Yeah, we'll see, man, because, you know, not being biased, I think they get Cincinnati. You know, especially no A.J. Green. You know, Cincinnati, I'm sure they would love to make it a little more difficult for the Steelers to secure a playoff spot. Oh, boy. There go Dez. Yeah. Go back up there, man. Watch him move.
And the Cowboys are an extra point away from
Good Dez. You leave him in single coverage. That's what happens. See that little warp action right there? Okay, let me cut it back on. We'll show y'all the replay of that, man. You know, you guys have seen this numerous times before, but I like to always look at these same things over and over and over, man, just so it makes sure it's a point of emphasis. You know, that two-man sequence. You know, I definitely want to see. I want these guys to find a way to get away from this. You know, drawing that animation together. You know, I would prefer it to just be, okay, this dude is out of position, and he's just out of position. Instead of him warping into position to make it a better looking interaction. And like I said, guys, we all know why this happens. But I would like to see if they can figure out a way to have two-man animations without the warping. You know, I say this numerous times. FIFA, in my opinion, is probably the best at doing that. The man-to-man, the one-to-one interactions between two players is phenomenal in FIFA. So, you know, hopefully Madden can figure that out and figure out how they can get it to look good and play realistically in a football environment.
The drive there only spanning 3 plays, and it culminates in a Dallas touchdown.
Burns has actually done well, man. You know, for a rookie, 3 picks. He's taking his lumps. But, you know, even when Burns, you know, in my opinion, even when he is burnt, or, you know, even when he doesn't make the play, he's by the ball. And to me, that's very important. Because a good cornerback, every cornerback is going to take an L from time to time. But how far out of position are they is what I look at. And Burns seems to always be around the ball, or, you know, just a step away. You know what I mean? So stuff like that, you know, is very encouraging from a rookie. And like I said, you know, 3 interceptions. Gotta love that.
If you got to deal with these massive defensive tackles who can not just beat you with strength, but they can beat you with quickness and guile as well. They can get upfield and make plays. And a lot of times what they're taught, just go ahead and tackle everyone that comes in your area and keep the run with the ball.
Second down, Winston.
Oh, boy, look at that pressure. I held the ball a little too long, but the pressure was coming. See, that's why you put the pass rush on 0. Oh, defense will hold him.
It's one of those ones.
Let's take a look at the pocket. And again, man, you know, this preference, guys. You know, this is just how I prefer the game to play out. Pass rush on 0, you get more of an organic pocket. You know, less warping. Because in most cases, you know, this would probably be a warped animation right here. And it wasn't. You know, it was slightly connected, but it wasn't warpy. Hey, man. Hey. And you look at the other side. Same story there. You know, no warping. The higher the slider, just in my testing, I don't know if this is really true, guys, but it just seems like the higher the slider is, the more you're going to get that suction right here. Much more organic pocket, man, at 0 in my opinion. But hey, that's just preference. Mason, sit down. That's just preference, guys.
First down, Winston. They set up the screen to Martin.
Oh, I should have went inside.
Down right at the 30 here. A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down.
I wonder what was going through his mind when he got the play call. He just got sacked on the previous play. He knows they're coming after him again. A little bit of guts to stand in there, take the hit.
Man, I'm going to be honest, man. Sometimes
really well done.
You guys write extremely long,
Pass play. Now let's see if
you know, comments. I'm not going to be able to just read each and every one of them.
They come out here in the eye. On second down, Martin. And an alley to run. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
In 2015, We saw the Doug Martin that we saw as a rookie, didn't we?
Absolutely. A 1,400 yards, second only to Adrian Peterson last
I mean,
year.
I saw some of the comment. Yeah, I mean, in terms of pass interference, I mean, they need all of that. They need that where a receiver is beat. I mean, DB is beat and he recognizes it and interferes with the guy to stop the touchdown. And, you know, I would imagine, those type of things may be able to happen. You know, if they ever get to the point where you can pull jerseys and stuff like that. So many variables, man. That's why I always say to you guys, man, there's so many things I give as far as feedback and stuff like that, that it's more to it than just adding that feature. You know, it's a whole lot of other things that goes into it. You know, like, you know, you may be referring to just pass interference, but me, that idea, I would want to take it a step further. Like I said, adding the jersey pulls and those type of things. So now, you know, a DB and wideout interaction is a real interaction where the guy's jersey could get pulled, and that could be called the defensive holding or interference. So it's a whole lot of different, you know, things that go into just one, you know, single idea.
Play fake to Martin. Now Jameis. And this is Shepard on the catch. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue.
Nice pass there.
The offense is doing a nice job selling the play action pass.
I like how he passed it behind him because I threw it to the right because I had kind of forgot that guy's route. I thought it was an out pattern. So I like how the ball was behind him and I still was actually able to make the catch, but it was behind him.
He's going to get the football. And not much.
Ooh.
Maybe a yard down to the 23.
Y'all see that interaction right there? Check this out. I think it's right here. I think it's, who is this? I think it was Collins. No, it wasn't Collins. Oh, it might have been this one. No, I guess it was Collins. Hold on. Yeah, right there. Look at that. I like how he attacked the pulling guy. And this, you know, kind of showcased somewhat of a replication of leverage. I like that. Come here. I like that, how it's kind of replicating leverage to some degree. So that's cool. Need way more of that. But what I don't like, you know, I continue to talk about this. D linemen have to be watching the ball. As soon as he sees the running back right here, he should be working to get to the running back. Why is he still in this animation? And those are the things that they still need to work on.
Look, Daddy.
Yes, that's because you keep messing with the remote, son. That's why it's doing that.
Ow.
Hold on, guys. Y'all give me a second, man. Give me a second. Let me get this boy together.
I did it, Daddy.
Yeah, so go back and lay down. It's bedtime for you. But yeah, man, you know, D linemen have to, they need to be acknowledging, you know, the player. You know, I need to see way more of that than it just being so generic. You know, like they have no idea that the guy even exists.
And they still need 8 yards for the first here on second down. One man of the
Yo, Delvin Daniel, chill out, man. Another comment like that, I'm deleting you out of here.
Now a second down throw for Winston. And Brate, the tight end's got it. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
Put you on the timeout. That is no reason for you to just write 1,000 high messages. Like, come on, chill out with that.
A reminder coming up at halftime. Larry Ridley will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before that. They come up in an offset eye. And a 10th carry here for Martin.
Ooh, that hole opened up nice and huge right there.
It's a 10-yard gain there, and
saw that cutback lane right off the break.
Well, from the safety of our booth, I think it's okay after that run that I call him still the name that maybe he's not too crazy about, the muscle hamster.
Yeah, his teammates at Boise State.
But it's crazy, man. Madden has so much potential, man. They just got to start nailing a lot of detail stuff.
It's always tough when you come up with your own nickname.
It doesn't stick.
I hope it works for him, but I have my doubt.
We're going muscle hamster here in the booth.
What up, Kid Vicious? What's going on, man? I'm not a Cowboy fan, if that's what you're asking. I mean, I don't dislike the Cowboys, but I'm a Steelers fan. So, you know, I guess by you asking if do I like the Cowboys, you must be asking if I'm a fan. So the answer is no.
Strike for 6. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more.
Yeah, Zeke is nice, man.
And it'll be encouraging his offensive line.
We'll see. We'll see how him and Dak perform in crunch time.
After the touchdown, Aguayo now
I think they're both talented, man. But, you know, when you get in that playoffs, it's a one-game elimination. It'll be interesting. Not saying I don't think that those guys are ballers. I'm just saying, you know, I want to see how Zeke's career continues. You know, because some people are already on that whole, you know, he's the best in the league already. And I'm like, nah, come on, man. Like, chill out. I mean, he's dope.
And now here come the
but
Cowboys.
you gotta do it for more than a year for me to really, you know, give you that title.
Every possession becomes crucial, doesn't it? It's vital. Get back out on the field, punch in the end zone again. They know it's not easy. They do have
I would slow down on the Super Bowl too with the Cowboys. Me personally, I don't think they get that far.
Well, now you're just saying to yourself, okay,
just my opinion. But I don't think the Cowboys get that far. I think they got a chance, but I just don't think they go into the Super Bowl.
What do they have to do? They're trying to figure that out themselves.
We'll see if they can figure that out right here. Now Prescott.
Ah.
With it over the middle. And he's finally taken down, but not before getting across midfield and across the 45-yard line.
Yeah, I'm a little concerned too about the Cincinnati game, man. But you know, gotta stay positive, man. You know, I think Bell and the rest of the boys know what to expect, so we'll see.
On 1st and 10, Prescott.
Oh yeah.
Here he lost the football.
Pressure.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining.
But y'all see, man, I just like playing with the pass blocking rather on 0 for both teams, man. You get more organic pressure.
That one complete, Elliott. And he's got this down a yard.
I like that play right there.
Before he's out of bounds.
I really like that play. Let's look at this again, man. I like the fact that I had to make a decision as the user. As you can see, I'm controlling this guy right here. And I like how I made the right decision. Like, check me out. I ran with the seam for a minute. So I came over here to split both the tight end and the slot man. And then I ran with Witten to take that away. And because of that, it forced Dak to check it down. If you look at this here, you know, if you played the CPU enough, you know where they're going. He's going to go to Witten. He's going to Witten all day. But I took it away. Look, he's even looking on that side. And he had to come back to his check down. And he gets smacked in the meantime. Bam. That was a nice little sequence right there.
Pickup of 7, and that's going to make it 3rd down and 10.
I feel you about the auto flip being a strategic cheat, but you know, you can cut it off too. But the idea behind that design, man, is that, you know, I mean, you watch the tournaments, guys doing so many things with the controller, you know, they just want to make sure that, you know, people are lined up correctly. You know, I can feel you from a sim side, in saying that, you know, make people learn the adjustments themselves. But I don't have a big problem with it. Stop doing that. I don't have a huge problem with that, though. Just my opinion. You know, especially since you can cut it off. That's what's always important to me. As long as there are options. But I don't have a problem with the, you know, the auto flip, because all it's doing is getting your guys lined up. That's all it's doing. It's just making sure they're lined up, you know, correctly based on the formation.
And this one is no good. He missed it. And this score will stay right where it is. And that's the risk of the long field goal miss.
There's always somebody who's asking about when has there ever been news about the new Madden in December? Come on, man. And y'all know, you know, even if I had information, which I do, I know about Madden 18 already. You know, I know a lot of stuff that they're looking to do. But even with that being said, it ain't like I can tell you. Those questions are always funny to me, and no disrespect. I mean, I hope I don't offend nobody by saying that, but it's always hilarious to me. Y'all know how this stuff works, man. I can't say anything to you until there's information from EA Sports. But like I said, guys, I'm gonna run this same game back and play on all Madden and see, you know, what the differences are in terms of the slider set. And I'm sure, like, the pass rush and stuff gonna be real crazy at 0, especially for the user. Let's see if I can hit Evans down through the middle there on this play action.
Now a play fake here on first down, surveying the field.
Nice ball location, but the interaction knocked the ball out of there. Was trying to lead him all the way to the end zone.
They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it. In the end zone, a big time drop.
Oh, this without the tuner. Yeah, this is tunerless.
Throwing again, Winston on 2nd and 10. He's going to go up to picked off by and his guys
Jameis overthrew it.
the closing stages of the first half. That late in the clock, second quarter, why not just run it a time?
Nah, I don't blame you for trying, man. It's just hilarious. Like I said, it happens all the time, man. I don't know, man. Like, y'all can try all y'all want, man. I'm not. Come on, man. I'm not Boo-Boo the Fool, man. Hey, Junior, stop. Don't do that. It's okay. It's all right. No, we don't have it. Oh. They went play action on us. I thought they were trying to kill the clock out.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. And no press coverage here. They are backing off in the secondary. A first down throw for Prescott. And this one complete to Witten over the middle. And taking it across.
Told you he liked to go to Witten.
Just shy of the 40. So we have reached halftime here with the visiting Buccaneers out on top. As we send you on over to Orlando, where we'll
I feel the same way, DJ.
Halftime report. Larry?
You know, I don't know if you were here earlier, but I'm using the slider set that Hollywood Sports had posted. Actually, I'll show it to you real quick. And gameplay has been well for me, man. I've liked the gameplay where it's at, minus the tuners. And there it is, man. You know, some of the stuff is regular. You know, your 50 quarterback accuracy. You got 0 here. He has his catching up to 75. And I kind of agree. I understand why he did that. So I wasn't, you know, I was kind of in favor of that. I don't have a problem with it. Run blocking. I had it on 0. And I don't know. I can't remember if that was his slider set or not. So if Hollywood comes in here, maybe he can let us know. It was showing on 0 before I started the game, but I put it back on 50 because I don't think he had it at 0, but he may have. And then your reaction times and, you know, interceptions. And there you go. And it's the same for the CPU. So yeah, that's what I've been playing on. But it's weird though, man, because, you know, I definitely want to talk about this on the next show. I honestly feel like a lot of these sports titles, man, that we like, you know, the main two being football and basketball, it really seems like these games are becoming offline games. Because, you know, whether it's complaints from people saying that the user input seems to mess with the game or what have you online, it just seems like, you know, these games are becoming more enjoyable offline, which is funny. It shouldn't be like that. But maybe once they get, you know, they get to the point where you can apply different setups and tuner sets and et cetera, then maybe at that point, you know, you can see some change. But right now, man, it just seems like I see less of the shenanigans playing Madden offline. Same thing with NBA 2K. I really don't even play NBA 2K online at all. You know, I watch a lot of guys like my man K Spade. I watch the Pro-Am. It looks like they have fun in there, man. But if you just jumped out of there, you know, jumped out and tried to run to the park and stuff like that on your own, not the most enjoyable experience. Woo! That was a beautiful pick. Yes. Yeah, I know. I see, man. That was a beautiful pick, guys. This team does read like a book. He read it like a book and took it in for 6.
And if they use their eyes well and they're anticipating.
That was dope. Let's look at that though. Let's look at it and make sure it was clean. But my thing is, man, you guys hear me talk about player movement all the time, man. It is not just the actual way that they move. That's a part of it. But also player movement to me is lack of sliding and morphing and, you know what I'm saying? All of that stuff comes into play. This was a pretty clean pick right here. I'm looking at it frame for frame. Frame for frame. You know, you get a little shift there, but not too crazy. You know what I'm saying? Not your traditional warps. That was just a good read by this guy. Looking at Dak, he reads the route early. And this is what I like to see. I want to see more of this too, man. I want to see the secondary start anticipating when they see the route. Go get the ball. Bam. Now you get a little shift right here with the ball too. So it's kind of like, let me see. You know, I want to go away from that too. I want to go away from the ball being tethered to the animation. Because then it makes it, you know, it gives you that cheat effect when you see this. You know what I mean? But overall, that animation was kind of clean. And just to shorten this up, guys, if I stop them again, I think I'm gonna go ahead and you know, start the game over and put it on all Madden. Because there ain't no need of just, you know, beating up on the computer.
Turning it to the end zone for the pick 6. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Now the Cowboys offense.
Yeah, real facts, no doubt. And I'm going to tell you like this, man. I mean, Rex has actually said this publicly. That's stuff that they want to approach. They definitely want to get player likeness and all that stuff done. You know, and that's the one good thing about Rex Dixon, man, and Clint. These guys don't mind telling you the plans that they have. You know, they can't go as far as telling you when, for obvious reasons, but they definitely know. That's one of the biggest things I've talked about too, is player. Ooh, that was almost another pick. Is player likeness and things like that. So But you know, it's like I said on the show, man. As much as I want player likeness, the movement and all that stuff to me got to be right. Because what good is it having signature animations and things like that if guys are sliding all across the field? You know, I don't want just the aesthetic effect. I want it to actually mean something.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Radical, what's good, man? Happy holidays to you too, brother.
This game, really at the point of attack, the offensive line's just getting pushed around. I think now is a
man, to be honest, the best thing, man,
maybe keep your tight ends a little bit more. Maybe the running backs
if you have something to you know, give as far as feedback, I'm telling you, the best thing to do is on Twitter. You know, we have to take advantage of, and I say we, speaking for you guys. Oh, you got to take advantage of the resources and the access that they give you guys as well. You know, the feedback is much better coming from more of you guys. We always give the feedback, but the more and more they see it, because you got to think about it like this. If it's always coming from us and we're speaking on behalf, that reduces the number. You know, but if it's more people saying the same thing, you know, that looms a lot better because it's more people giving the feedback. But trust me, man, even if some of you guys are not on Twitter, even if it ain't your thing, make a Twitter account, man, just to interact with the devs. You know, if you're not really a social media person like that, but I would say at least do that, because these guys answer your questions and they talk to you. Zeke caught me in the blitz. But yeah, I definitely encourage that, man. The impact is a lot greater when it's more people. Power numbers. They always gonna be talking to us. But like I said, man, if it looks like it's coming from more people, that bodes well. Not just for the devs, but for other people who make decisions also.
Always think to themselves, just hang in there. Just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
And Bryant's got it over the middle. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Partner, nothing complicated here. This is just a pretty simple drag route.
You're exactly right, Brandon. Instead of throwing it downfield, they just throw it underneath.
Oh, man, I appreciate that, man. Out of all of the people in the world that are YouTubers, for somebody to say I'm their favorite, man, that's what's up, man.
3 of them to the right side. A second down throw for Prescott. Touchdown.
As soon as I told y'all I was gonna start the game over, right? If I didn't stop him, it's almost like the CPU heard me. But as you can see, man, this is the reason why, like you've seen DJ say it here in the chat, and others, not even just us, but the developers. I continue to say this because I want people to understand. The developers themselves say that All Pro is the preferred or most balanced gameplay experience. So that's why I play that most of the time when I'm doing my offline CFMs and things like that. And I win some, I lose some, and that's cool with me. You know, all Madden, I actually can enjoy myself on all Madden at times, but there are some times, man, where the CPU override is just a little too strong for me. You know, I don't like having to out-cheat a game that's trying to cheat me. It's not fun. You know, even games that I win on all Madden, sometimes it's not fun because you just see the shenanigans that happens, and it's like, come on now. You know, I prefer not. I had a whole lot of people open right there, guys, and I panicked. Yeah, I'm a church goer. Absolutely. Did y'all see how many people I had open on that play? And I just blew it?
Quit acting like you're so old. You're only 65. Winston gives to the tailback.
Ah, nice play by Sean Lee right there.
No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert.
Love that kid, man. I love the way he plays ball. Gotta respect it.
But maybe you blame that on the blocking.
Yeah, at some point you've got to win at the point of attack, and on that play, that was all the defense. They made it happen.
Let's see. Depending on what that safety is doing, I might try to go.
5-yard line. That one goes for
Nah, I'm not
13
watching that
yards, and
game. I don't really have much interest in it. I'll probably catch the tail end. Maybe, because I know I'm going to watch that legendary Bernard Hopkins last fight tonight. 51-year-old man fight. That was just crazy.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
But I'm definitely going to check that out. You know, me being an avid boxing fan as well.
Cedric Thornton, the one that got him down.
You know, watch his last fight. Incredible boxing in his day.
They've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
My boy B-Hop was the truth in his heyday.
Got the football. They also are in front here on the scoreboard as we start the fourth.
You want to use boxing, football analogies. Bernard Hopkins, man, was like, had the perfect run game. He break you down, just feed the rock. And then late in rounds, here comes the attack. And he hits you for a deep ball and get you out of there. That was Bernard Hopkins, boy. It was something special to watch. You know, especially if you're a boxing fan, man. You know, a lot of people really don't want to admit it, but they're fight fans. They claim they're boxing fans, but they don't appreciate boxing. They want to see a fight. And that's why they get mad at certain guys. Oh, you got to catch that, baby. I seen that early. Let's look at this again. Now, this goes to show, man, for some of you guys who are concerned with the catching being at 75, they still drop it. They still drop them. And, you know, if you listen to Hollywood Sports and you listen to the reason why he has it on 75, it makes sense. You know, I let him explain that. You know, I don't like to try to regurgitate people's words. Go check him out, man. Hollywood Sports here on YouTube. You know, find the video where he's showing you his slider set, and he will explain exactly why things are what they are. But like I said, that's the set that I'm using right now. Amazing punt.
Here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line.
Why you say we don't need Floyd, man? See, Floyd Mayweather to me is the perfect example. A lot of people wanted to see Floyd fight. Floyd is a boxer. Now, truth be told, you know, I can acknowledge the fact that it might not be the best showing for most fans. Because like I said, a lot of people don't appreciate the sweet science of boxing. So a Floyd Mayweather fight might not be as attractive. There goes that morph again. Let's look at that one. Floyd Mayweather might not be as attractive, man, because, you know, it's not a lot of fight going on. But, you know, people try to discredit that man's talent. There's numerous fights that Floyd was in where he was bringing it to people. You know, people got to go back and check his resume, man. I mean, in his later years, yeah, he became a much more defensive fighter. But you got to go back and really look at some of them fights that he was in, like how he dismantled another one of my favorite fighters, Diego Corrales, rest in peace. But how he dismantled him. And at that time, I thought that, you know, Chico was going to get him up out of there. And Floyd brought the noise. You know, there's numerous fights, man, where Floyd stood in there and fought tall. Them fights with, you know, Jab Judah, a lot of those fights. But, you know, people think about, you know, they think to the most recent years and stuff, and they, you know, they try to say the man is not a good fighter. And I'm like, y'all crazy. Y'all need to get out of here. But like I said, you know, everybody has a preference. Now, I like the kid, like a guy like Terrence Crawford. That's a dude I really like to watch because he's going to bring that offense and that defense. But look at this, guys, and I'll get back to the boxing. See, this is what I'm talking about. It's unnecessary warps to play out the animation. And again, this is because of the 2-man animation. So this is the stuff that I'm talking to Rex about, man. I'm hoping one day they can get this stuff eliminated. Because remember, I got to say this again, guys, while you're looking at it. Remember the days when we used to get synchronized catch animations? That was because the receiver and the DB, neither one of them knew what the other was doing. Right? So to eliminate that issue, they came up with the 2-man catch animations. But anytime you have a 2-man sequence, it has a starting point and an ending point. So what happens here? Right here, this situation matches a two-man animation. However, the two men are not together, so it warps them into position to play out the animation. Very simple, there's a very simple explanation for it. You see this same type of situation in NBA 2K if you really pay attention. And I just want these games to find a way to have great interaction, but eliminate the two-man sequence. If they can do that, a la a FIFA, they'll be in good shape. Yeah, man, Mayweather's the truth, man. You hate him or love him. In that ring, that boy is
And now the Buccaneers offense.
He was in a real fight against Shane Mosley. And yeah, he fought Shane a little later in his career, but people really only bring that up like when they talk about Floyd. A whole lot of boxers didn't fight people until later on, not necessarily in their prime. But fights like Canelo, even though Canelo was young, and if I was in Canelo's camp, there's no way I'm putting him up against Mayweather at that time. But Canelo was so much bigger than Floyd, and he destroyed him. And you see that Canelo destroys everybody else. Think about this, and I don't know how many of you guys really watch boxing. Canelo destroyed James Kirkland. How does that happen? Destroyed him. He destroyed James Kirkland, the dude who just comes in and looking to knock your head off. That's his only objective. He ain't got no plan other than to hit you hard. And Canelo destroyed that dude. But Floyd destroyed him. Like Mayweather has adjusted to every fighter that you put in front of him. He's adjusted to it. Even a guy like Madden, which was, came at Floyd very wild. Floyd adjusted to that. You know what I'm saying? It's the truth. Even the Cotto fights. And the Cotto fight was very close. I think that probably was one of Floyd's toughest fights. But he persevered in that. So, I don't know. That's just my opinion. Right here, guys, I think I'm going to go for it only because this kicker, I don't believe he's going to... Well, I got to have faith in him, right? I said I'm a Florida State fan. Let's make it interesting. I don't think he got enough leg, but we're going to give it a go. We'll see. Nope, he didn't get it. Yeah, they definitely got that's good feedback right there, DJ. That was almost the exact words I mentioned to Rex before. Like, man, can we kind of reduce that time in which the animation begins or something?
Here's the Dallas offense now.
It's a whole lot of stuff under the hood, man, that a lot of people don't understand. Guys like yourself, DJ, you get it, because you really know how these games work. But it's a lot harder than a lot of us would have thought. Oh, that's coming back. It's a lot harder, man. And I'm happy that I'm fortunate to be in the position of being able to go down and really learn this stuff, because not only just Rex and the guys. I sit down and I talk to the engineers and I really try to find out exactly how this game works. And once you have that knowledge or understanding, man, it's so much better, when you can really say that you know exactly what's happening. And you can start to recognize stuff when you see it. But they trying, man. I can honestly say that. They trying to get it where we want it. Maybe one day we make it happen.
That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down.
When you see zone defense and you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really.
You know what I'll do? Because I see some of you guys are asking. Maybe I'll play some FIFA after this instead of playing Madden again. How about that? Because I'm a novice in that game, so that'll be fun. So what I'll do, because I think the stream probably will cut off when I change the game, but we'll see.
He's got time in the pocket. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete.
Let's look at something else here, guys. For those who may be, let's wait till we can get the replay. For those of you guys that may be concerned with having the pass rush at 0, your guys are still going to block. Look at the line. They're still going to block. They still going to block. You see what I'm saying? But I still need more fight right here, man. I need guys to be more locked into their target instead of who they're in front of. I need this guy. I need Ayers to be trying to get to Dak for real, instead of just riding out that animation. Even though that's Tyron Smith doing his thing, you got Free over there. But y'all know what I'm saying. When you watch football, the defense knows where the ball is, and they're all constantly keeping their eye on the quarterback, the running back, etc. But in this game, it's too many times where they're locked into the interaction. Then all of a sudden it kicks in like, oh, okay, there's the ball. So we definitely need a lot of improvement there.
And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback. And Tampa Bay trots out there now.
Yeah, Bingham. That's a very true statement, man. And, you know, we still got a long way to go, man, in terms of weight and, size and leverage, all of that stuff, man. They still got to get that stuff into the game. And I think that's when the trenches will be a whole different ball game. And obviously right now, guys, I'm just running the ball, man, just trying to kill the clock. You know, I ain't necessarily trying to put up any more points. Got this game in the bag pretty much. You know, because I think I can stop them on defense, even if I give the ball back. We'll go ahead and pass here. Just for kicks and giggles. Let's see. But yeah, maybe I'll play some FIFA, man, and see if y'all enjoy that. Because like I said, I'm a very novice FIFA player. And that way I can just show y'all how the game looks. And at the same time, you know, we can learn some stuff together.
Now Jameis on second down.
That was beautiful. I tried to sneak it in, guys. Alright, see me playing around here. I'm going to mess around, let the game get tied up. But let me show you what I was doing. Good coverage across the board, so I had nowhere else to go. But what I tried to do is I tried to lead him upfield. And if I was going to do that, the ball needed to come out right here. About right here. Sean Lee read it, as he should. Reading the quarterback, reading the running back, he jumps it. Boom. Now let's take a closer look. Is there any morphing? Right here? No. Clean animation. Very clean animation. And like I said, you see more of this on All Pro. You see less shifting in place unless it's a two-man animation. And you see more of these more organic type of interactions. Look, this is clean. That's a clean pick. Now, you can argue whether or not he's going to catch the ball like that. You know, so maybe both hands or arms on the ball wasn't always respected. Because, again, these animations are playing out. So we got to get it, to where the physics kicks in right here where, you know, a more of a realistic interaction. But Sean Lee sliding into place was pretty clean right there. So the overall outcome of that play, I can't be pissed off about it. Just like to see it a little cleaned up.
But now Dallas gets set to take the field. And last time out they had to punt the football away. Anything positive possibly to take from that?
There always is when you're punting the football away. It doesn't sound like it because you're giving it up.
Oh yeah, we knew Zeke was getting that.
You didn't turn it over, right? You're giving your defense a chance because you're punting the ball away.
It turned into a pretty good game, right? I might mess around and give it up.
Now we got to go out there and stop people. So yeah, there's always something positive to be gained from it.
Yeah, that's a good question, man. Should he have really caught that? And that's the thing. You know, these are the little things that need to be cleaned up. That was beautiful. Y'all saw that pressure coming? Great pressure.
Was that a
But see, y'all have heard me say this numerous times, right? Y'all have heard me say that Madden is at a point where Madden has everything in the game as far as fundamentals, etc., etc. Now, what they have to really do is build on the things that are in the game, and that's a perfect example of that. By what I just said about how him catching that ball, like now that they got that clean interaction on that particular play, now they got to work on the physics and everything playing out at the catch point. Oh, beautiful play. Beautiful play by the linebacker. Gotta see that again. Gotta see that one again. Love how deep he got in his zone too. Only thing I'd like to see him do different, right here, the end zone, you know, you got to recognize where you are. There's nobody else here. So I'd like to see him, instead of staying in that coverage, go ahead and take Witten away. He can't go no further behind you. But he was able to make that play, so that's cool. He didn't really get his head around. So I guess what they're saying is, you know, they're going for him reacting to Witten's hands, I guess. That's a little stretching it, but clean play. Just got to be more, you know, improve that area a little bit. Hey, you want to watch it again? You want to watch something else? All right, we'll find something for you to watch. You're not sleepy yet? No? Oh, mommy be here in a little while.
And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Just a couple there on the second down run. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8 situation. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. He'll look to throw.
Come on, get some pressure.
This will be caught just inside the 10. Only a yard in the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th.
All right, I'm going to throw that cover 9 on him again.
Go for it here on 4th down.
I can find it. There it is.
Desperation time. Prescott on 4th. Finding time.
Great play. Great play.
They had to go for it
What
with
you want to
such
watch?
little time remaining. And that'll be just about all she wrote for this one. So the defense has to stay out and get one more stop. They were able to do it, forcing the incompletion.
All right, so that's going to pretty much do it, guys. More than likely. Find something else here for my son to watch on the TV.
Buccaneer offense set to take over again. They have the lead, still a one possession
What
game.
you want to watch, Paw Patrol?
They've got the football now. Just saw it away, right?
Exactly. That's all the defense is counting on.
Paw Patrol?
Called by the Cowboys defense.
All right.
It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
But yeah, man, it's what I be saying, guys. Now it's just got to get to a point, man, where, you know, they just have to expound on what's in the game. You know, start making more things matter. More weight, more momentum, more leverage. You know, all of that stuff has to start mattering to get the game that we all desire.
And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. And now the Cowboys are going to call another timeout. That'll be their second, so one more chance.
This dude says, I suck. I should have ran it both times. What are you talking about? Please elaborate. At what point should I have ran it both times?
Had a chance to catch their breath, and now they're back out and ready.
And I don't understand why people come to chats or streams, and I don't understand all the judgment that people have off of somebody else playing. Like, who cares? Like, what if I was the worst Madden player of all time? Who cares? You know what I'm saying? Who cares? It's a video game. Like this, I couldn't care less if I was the worst Madden player of all time. So what? My life still continues. You guys killed me, man. That's real cute. Real cute, man.
So it'll be first down here after the run. Winston with a give to Martin. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line.
So, all right, y'all, as we let this time run out,
It'll set up a second
what I'll basically do, stop. Go back up like that. I'll try to, I'm going to see if it'll let me switch the game and not cut the stream off. If it does, then cool. If the stream cuts off, I'll be right back. And I'm going to throw FIFA in there and we'll just fool around with that. And I don't know how, I'm not good at FIFA, period. So that'll give something for this dude in here to talk about. I'm sure he'll say I suck in that game. But I'm not a soccer guy. So I'm very novice. But I just want to show you guys how the game moves and how it plays, how smooth it is. You know, I haven't streamed a lot of FIFA, so I'll do that.
A road win in the National Football League.
I can't answer that question, man. Tweet John White. He's one of the main guys in franchise. I have no idea why the domes are never open in CFM. So, all right, guys. Like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and end this this particular game. Let me back out of here, and let's see if it will allow me to switch games and keep the stream going. If not, again, like I said, it may cut off. If it does, I'll be right back, and we'll run some FIFA. So let's see what happens here, guys, when I try to end the... Stop. Let's see what happens when I try to end the application.